Hey collective, let's get some messages for the 24th. This is May 2022. What is going on with collective consciousness energy? What's going on today, collective? Please, God, clear, concise messages. Thank you, amen on 3. All right, what is the situation today? Wow, look at that. We saw the star come out in addition to the Ace of Cups yesterday for the most probable outcome. Now we're seeing it as part of the entire situation. So competition around a wish fulfillment, for sure. This is fighting for your right to party, pretty much, to feel good, to stand out, to be popular. Someone could be fighting over you. You could be fighting over them. This could be sort of a beloved position to be in, right? In the center, we have that wish fulfillment, the happiness, self-satisfaction energy. But then that sort of, it could be friendly competition, but this is growth. The 5s are always about change and chaos, and around this Aquarius ruled star card. So this sparkling energy, this something that we literally wish on, right? We wish upon a star. So wishes, you could be in the battle for a wish fulfillment here, just with the 5 of Wands, feeling like that competition. So it could be within yourself or with a few other people. I do consider the 5 of Wands, if this isn't a love or romance reading for you, this could easily be business, entrepreneurship, or work in general with the Wands energy here in particular. And it could be if you were applying for a position, okay? If you were applying for a job or a position for something here. But it looks like all the fears, there is no competition. Only one thing is going to satisfy you here. And you kind of know what it is. So that's really wonderful. And then we have this humanitarian energy here as well. So there's a lot of, I find with this energy with the 5 of Wands as well, I want to mention before moving on that there's a great deal of personal development that occurs here. So if you are an Aquarius watching or have heavy Aquarius in your chart, for example, you could be going through some sort of, powerful changes here that lead you to, say, your heart's delight, or help you to understand yourself better about how to get what you want emotionally here. What are your thoughts? You or the other person's thoughts about the situation? But yeah, this is definitely, if you were in competition here, this is really looking at, sorry, my neighbor just started the lawnmower. It was very distracting. I hope you can't hear it. What was I saying? In competition with yourself. Yeah, it's about leveling up, challenging yourself here, facing challenges. But also being put in the spotlight. I know it's something that technically the stars come out at night, but like the sun, it's opposite, right? There is this sense of, you can't miss it. It's that sparkling energy. So it's very exciting energy. What are your thoughts? See where the other person's thoughts. You or the other person's thoughts about the situation. Person's thoughts about the situation. All right, so we have the 8 of Wands coming up. This is so funny. I've been thinking about this card for the past couple of days, maybe about a week. And here's why, because this is the communication card. This is a lot of let's go energy. These are the love arrows. These are, if not love interest, messages of love interest. This is a lot of passion, quick forward movement here. So thoughts about this is very exciting. This is very exciting. Something is about to take off. I'm really happy to see the Eight of Wands. We haven't seen that in a while. So this is wonderful. Communication perhaps around this situation with regard to finding your place. And I sort of had that energy as well yesterday, where there was this sense of, you know, where do you belong? And, you know, what are you happiest doing? That type of thing. So I just see a lot of positive communication around the situation today. And that will always be the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Star card for today's reading. What are your feelings? You are the other person's feelings. Very positive communication. Definitely being on the same page. Alignment. You know, meeting each other where you need to meet each other here. Or if this is about you and your spiritual path or work or, you know, or your activity. This is about all, you know, everything, how do you put that? Firing on all cylinders is what I was trying to say. All right, what are your feelings? You are the other person's feelings about the situation. This is a general reading, guys. If it fits, great, but don't force this story to fit if it's not yours. Oh, that's an entirely too many. I'm going to take them just because I try to keep these so short, guys, but honestly, I saw that Two of Cups and then I was like, I got to take them. But I do try to keep them 3 or less in the interest of time. There's a few major arcana showing up here in the feelings. We have a lot of feelings about this situation. Collective, as you can see. We have that luck card showing up. We saw that yesterday. So we have 2 repeat cards from yesterday. We're still in this energy, but movement is in force. That's what I'm seeing here, right? We're out of our thinking energy. We saw that really heavy, daunting energy yesterday with the 9 and the 10 of Swords. Here we have forward movement. Not surprised to see the Chariot here and the feelings. The Wheel of Fortune, 4 of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Brilliance, literally. You know, this is genius, stroke of genius. This is 8 of Pentacles, and then the 2 of Cups. Holy smokes. So you could be dealing with a Jupiter-ruled individual or have strong Jupiter in your chart. Of course, that is 9th house. Jupiter rules Sagittarius, and that is a fire sign. You could be dealing with a Cancer individual or 4th house, and that is the home, and that is mother, and that is psychic energy. It's also water sign, so we're in the feelings here. So we do have the fire and the water coming out in the situation here as well. So, wow, massive improvements in terms of energy over the last couple of days. What I tend to do here is I'm basically trying to paint a picture here or a story with what's going on in our heart space collective regarding this situation. So I see profound leaps forward, and I'm talking like, what do they call it? Like a quantum leap, guys. This is absolutely capital B beautiful in any arena in your life, right? Work, plays, health, spirituality, love, romance, partnerships of any kind, because with the 2 of Cups here opposite, this is full speed ahead with both your heart and your mind in conjunction, right? These are paired, they're matched. This is like a perfect match, literally, but it's full speed ahead toward this. And the luck is around the hard work. It's almost like the work that you've done all this time is, there could be like a transformative, or somebody finally takes notice here, or there's this, you know, the star is not to be undervalued, right? It's something that we cling to. This is a dream and a wish, and sometimes it gives us hope, right? There's a lot of hope and healing in this energy, in this situation. So with this genius idea here, or a spark of genius, 2 victory cards in your heart. Wow. Honestly, like, you've done the work here. If you've been watching for a while, collective, seriously, congratulations, because I can see over the last couple of days, I know it looks like it was like the darkest before the dawn. It really was. But these cards together are just stunning. This is, all efforts are paying off, being able to be recognized and or recognizing within yourself your own, I would say, unique qualities that bring out the best in you and the best in other people. And feeling so confident about that you can learn who to, again, if this isn't work, that this is about, say, you know, shared, combined efforts toward common outcomes, right? With the Eight of Pentacles. This sense of, not entrepreneurship. What's the word I'm looking for here with this Eight of Pentacles? It's like perfection. It's like, I'll think of it. It's escaping me. But there's this sense of mastery, right? So with the Eight of Pentacles, he's really good at this and he's really focused. And it's because of this hard work, paying attention, right? Doing the physical work, the 3D stuff, okay? It's going to bring in these messages, or it's going to give you the, say, the self-respect and the self-propulsion, right? This is cardinal energy here with fixed energy. So you have now this all cylinders fired up, as I said. You could be dealing with a vehicle or travel or a home here as well. And there could be partnerships around this, around an extremely happy home, for heaven's sakes. This is quite stunning, so super cool to see this. And I do feel it's like with fixed energy coming up again, yeah, I do feel like there's a, you know, it's luck of the draw, or there's like a meeting of the minds here as well with this genius information, sort of the spirit of knowledge and communication, right? This is like this is the understanding of each other's language here. And because these cards, all of this energy is in the heart space about the situation, now it's easy to communicate. It makes total sense here that you can just communicate easily here without interruption, without even a lot of conflict. If there is, it's easy to get over. It could even be playful. But either way, it's a stepping stone to all and every and or each or whatever party is involved here. It's going to be about like a just like a learning curve, and it could be that everyone's working toward the same goals or same projects, and you're just sort of finding your footing within this realm. So definitely collaboration and sense of mastery, partnerships very much indicated here. You know, if this is a love reading for you, it could just be a lot of really strong messages around love, like knowing exactly what it is that you want, how you're going to communicate, and being honest. It's a very truthful energy, and again, victory within your heart. So you might feel like a winner today. That's really good news. And what's the most probable outcome for this situation, collective? I would even say here too, honestly, with the Chariot and the Star showing up in the same reading, even not even looking at the other cards, this is just, I would take every opportunity here. Every and any opportunity that you say yes to here is going to take root, or it's going to pay off. We have 2 8s. 88 could be important to you. It's also the sign of infinity on its side. What's the most probable outcome for this situation? All right. Wow. Guys, seriously, and I mean this, congratulations. Congratulations? I think it's a T. Yes. Wow, and some 6s. Okay. You're going to turn something around in short order here, because you know exactly what it is to get to the heart of something. don't doubt yourself for a minute here. There's too much luck. Quickly, I want to look up our 3 6s here. And I also want to mention that we're dealing with 2 4s and now 2 5s. So 2 4s, 2 5s, 3 6s. What is this? This is achievements and successes. And no doubt, literally, not kidding, okay? Successes and achievements. Come on. Pat yourself on the back. If I were there, I would do it for you. I really would. This is just phenomenal. And really loving. I can tell that you're in your heart space. And this is where all of that mental and psychological and spiritual work is paying off for you. Here in the most probable outcome, actually they came out like this, but I'm going to look at them like this because I want him racing toward that Ace of Pentacles. 2 aces, guys. New workplace or home. For real. This could be coming in for you, or you could be getting news. Like I say at the very start, if you had applied for a position here, you're definitely going to be the one to get it, to get the job that you wanted, to get the position that you wanted. You get to stand out here and you get to show off your talents. Somebody finally sees that. Here in the most probable outcome, beautiful, right? We have this new offer, everything. This is like an egg. Seriously, I consider the Ace of Pentacles like an egg. Like anything can happen here. There's so much potential. There's a lot you can do with this, and it can grow into something. It can take a life of its own, right? But this is definitely, so these are new thoughts, communication, ideas, sparks of genius, where this is literally a new life, a new way to live your physical life. This could be the new job, the new home, the new car, right? Something could be becoming official here as well, because this is the physical offer where a gift is involved. This could feel like a gift from an air sign individual. We have Gemini here, but someone who's rushing in with this does not want to miss out on this. We have more air energy here with the situation. So you could be dealing with a younger air sign male here as well. Honestly, I would leave arguments behind. If any of that is coming in, or you feel like something is coming in to ruin something, or there are some old, I would say, ruminations here. This could just be old energy, combative energy around an offer. This is really just the difference between someone getting the position and someone not, right? I think all arguments are going to be solved here as well, because this is just about quickness, right? Here, someone knows what to say. Someone knows what to say and is saying what you need to hear, or vice versa. And again, if this is all about you, then congratulations, because you are winning the war of the mind. And if you can control your mind, you have all the power, right? So that is spectacular. We have some more major arcana energy over here with the Temperance card. I believe we saw her yesterday as well. We have some more Cancer energy. We have the Queen of Cups and then the Six of Cups. How beautiful. You could be dealing with a Cancer female, older Cancer female here as well, folks, because Cancer is showing up twice. But really any water sign, older female than you. And then you have sort of this patience energy, divine timing. There's some angelic feel. This could even be, if you are a water sign female watching, this could have to do with your ancestral and or guardian angels here. I want to mention, because I think it's worth mentioning. I'm definitely getting this feeling here. Someone could be coming back from your past, showing up, who is very important to you. And you might want to consider what they have to say, or vice versa. Maybe they need to consider what you have to say, but there's this nostalgia and sentimentality around this energy, around this sweet, nurturing, energy regarding feelings. The emotions are so important here, and something is really coming back. Something feels It could just feel like home. And that's what's falling into place here. And you can put any petty arguments or troubles from the past behind here. Especially with the 2 6s next to each other. This is things falling into place. For me, 2 6s together literally. And then you have the 4 of Swords opposite of that with the internal energy or this is subconscious energies. And I think your day is coming. That's how you feel here about this. You know it in your deepest self, that victory, even more victory energy. The Swords here with that rest, it's only a matter of time and you know it. It's just about maybe starting that first day. Giving that back and forth here is extremely important. We see the 6 of Pentacles and the 8 here in the heart. So you know internally, subconsciously even, this has to be a really constant ebb and flow of a beautiful flux of give and take in order to work. Fairness, even though we don't see the Justice card, I do feel fairness, right? Because truth is king here. Fairness matters a lot. And I don't really see arguments outside of that. But yeah, something very, very dear to you here could be coming back into your someone or something very, very dear to your heart here. And what you hold dear and to your emotional wealth could be coming back around here. Here in the overall energy for the entire reading is the 5 of Cups and the Magician. So paying attention to what we've lost could be what is keeping us from manifesting this ideal outcome, maybe without any conflict. Maybe it's just, and with the Swords, I always say this, there could be programming here, particularly with the Court card. It's just the way that someone acts. They're used to acting this way, etc. So there could be a small disappointment here. We do have the 5 and then the 6. So someone at the very moment could feel out of reach if that's a heart space sort of message for you. If you feel like someone's out of reach right now and you would like to get close to them. I think it's important to remember what it feels like to be that happy instead of mentally, right? We have this Mercury energy, mentally focusing on all the things that didn't work or the regret or the loss here. Hopes and dreams and wishes only take us so far. We do need to take action. So this, and very little Swords energy going on in our reading today, folks. So a lot of action is taking place here. I would say if you're thinking about an offer here, I would go ahead and make it. Because delays are probably what's holding up. Like creating delays is not the answer. And just be aware of what you're manifesting here. Communication is the key to positive fulfillment, wish fulfillment here. Be honest towards something you worked for. Toward for the last however long you've worked toward it. Like that, if you put blood, sweat, and tears into something, be honest about what you need to see in return for that. Here as well. And don't get caught up in the sads or the should'ves or the could'ves. Or Fantasyland or the past. Right? With this nostalgia energy. You may need to do something you've never done before to get something that you've never had as well here. You might have to come from a heart space. And that could be new. And that could be daunting. But it's definitely going to be worth it. That is what I'm getting for the reading. I am going to leave it there, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me as always. I love doing these readings for you. And I really do hope they're helpful to someone out there. Until the next one, take care, everybody. Bye for now.